What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do the general sneak peek for the sign of Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, quick side notes. Okay. Um, I am back from my vacation. If you're not familiar, I do 3 weeks worth of readings. And then after those 3 weeks, I take the remainder of the month off to help clear my energy. Hopefully, you guys do the same. If you're familiar with my channel, I have some updates for you guys. I recorded some while I was on break. And so you can go on my channel, look at my playlist, and look up greetings and exclusives. The most recent update should be like as soon as you go to my channel, it should be like right there with like uploads. As far as most recent ones, as far as channel updates, this is your permanent placement, okay, Cancer, as far as your reading goes. You are part of group this group for this week, week one. It's you guys, Libra, Leo, and Scorpio, okay? So now everybody is literally scheduled per week, okay? So you guys are part of week one, all right? And so there's some other updates. You can go there. I'm not going to flood y'all's reading with all the major updates. Monthly manifestations have been posted for the month of September. So you can also find that in my playlist as well for monthly manifestations. And so just had a lot, going on. Okay. So that being said, those are the updates. Those are your side notes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into y'all's reading. You guys know how it goes. We pull 5, so 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and then 1 energetically from the middle. And it's kind of taking me a minute here to really zone in on what I want, because there's obviously some multiple energies on Cancer, you guys. Okay, so one thing I like to make everybody aware of when it comes to readings, just remember, if you're learning your birth chart, you probably are going to have to share the energy. Sun, moon, and Venus sign placements may cross in on you. Sun placement of Cancer. Okay, so please be willing to share your energy. Okay, new energy, welcome, and thank you for your viewership. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. We have the Strength card. Funny, Leo is second this week, right behind you. Okay, right before you, and you're behind Leo. So Leo energy here. Then we have the Lovers. Okay, Leos, you could have some cross watch. I mean, well, not Leos. Sorry, Cancer. You could have maybe a Leo cross watching on you. Okay, or you have Leo in your chart. Don't have to be, but just saying. Okay. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune right here in the middle of your reading, which is talking about change. We'll get to that in a minute. Then we have the Nine of Swords, and then we have the Magician. Okay, so I will say Nine of Swords, I'll give it a mention here. It was a clarifier within Leo's reading. Okay, so again, you could have some residual energy coming over into yours, Cancer. Like I said, either cross-watching or you have Leo in your chart. Okay, one or the other. Or if you're a Leo watching this, you must have Cancer in your chart. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So, like I said, Strength card here with the Leo energy. Okay, Cancers, you're having to have some form of strength about something. Okay, possibly emotional strength versus physical strength with this Lovers card following behind it. Okay, so we have the Lovers here. Okay, um, kind of some residual energy probably coming also from August. Okay, the month of August for you Cancers. Let's see. I did. You guys have a energy shout out. Okay, Cancers. So if you like, you can actually go on my playlist and look up your energy shout out. That may be helpful to you dealing with a particular situation. Okay. But the Lovers card is here, so obviously it could be some form of a relationship changing in a sense. Okay. um, because you have the Wheel of Fortune here, so something has, transpired. I feel like this week is a lot of like hidden energy, if you will. Okay. um, and I don't want to say that it's like in a bad way. I don't feel like it is, but it's just maybe hidden feelings, things of that nature that, something that needs to be expressed possibly. Okay. Because we have the Nine of Swords following thereafter. Okay. It's crazy how, these three cards right here, the Strength card, Lovers, and Wheel of Fortune, that is three major arcanas, followed by the Magician at the end here. Okay. But this Nine of Swords is here talking about some form of, worry, regret, maybe, just in your head, possibly, having sleepless nights, finding yourself like in a daze, in a sense. Okay. But something is obviously worrying you or bothering you or keeping you from getting any type of rest. Okay, with this Nine of Swords being here, usually the insomniac type card, if you will, of tarot, in my opinion. Okay, and so possibly, like I said, some form of regret of something maybe that transpired in the past, Cancer, that you wish you can take back, but it's kind of hard to do that. Okay, depending on what happened or transpired, we'll see in the clarifiers if it comes out. Okay, but you do have the Magician here rounding out the end of the spread. Trying to manifest something, of course, possibly, hopefully, something positive. Okay, in a sense of redoing something. Okay, as you see, this infinity symbol is always over or around the Magician in most tarot decks. Okay, and so literally trying to work something out in a sense of, with the Magician, it has just about all the elements: a wand, the sword, the cup, and the pentacle. Okay, and so trying to put all those elements together or resources together to create something, or manifest something within your environment. Okay, what that possibly may be could be in relation to a relationship, if you will, or a connection. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay, so let's clarify. We have one from the top for the Strength card, second from the top for the Lovers, one from the bottom for Wheel of Fortune, second from the bottom for the Nine of Swords, and then we have one energetically from the middle. I'm gonna go here with it if I can, for the Magician. Okay, again, multiple energies coming in on your reading, Cancer. So again, welcome welcome new energy. Okay, I truly do appreciate your viewership. By all means, if this resonates with you, I truly would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, so that way you can be notified when I post your reading for your particular sign. If you're cross watching, okay, just be mindful of your energy. Okay, positive thoughts. All right. So, Cancer, let's get started in breaking down these clarifiers. I cannot right now, okay? Y'all go and cross watch on Leo, okay, in order to believe this, okay? And I believe it was for Leo, or was it for Libra? But the moon card came out yet again as a clarifier, okay? I believe it was, it might have been for Libra. So you could have Libra in your chart, or dealing with a Libra. Yes, it was for Libra. Okay, I was about to say it was for Leo, but no, I correct myself. It was for Libra. Okay, so we have the Strength card. Moon energy is Pisces energy. Okay, so again, like I said, something is obviously hidden here. Okay, um, and I feel as though uh, Cancer, this strength is, again, with this moon card being here, is kind of like hiding, possibly, I don't want to put this in the best way that I possibly can. It's like almost trying to hide maybe a weakness, if you will, and trying to be as strong as possible, okay, in regards to something in particular, okay? Could be in regards to this relationship, okay? Could be hiding something from someone, or someone hiding something from you, okay? One or the other. Get in where you fit in. I try to make sure that I read for all energies. It's, to hopefully give you as much information as you possibly need, but at the same time, kind of covering everybody, okay? So, like I said, almost like some form of a weakness being hidden, okay? Um, like I said, it could be emotions as well, okay, that are being hidden, okay? We'll see if any cups energy comes out, but that's what I'm feeling, okay? So let's move on to the lovers being clarified by the Princess of Pentacles, okay? Lovers by the Princess of Pentacles. Of course, Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Um, the lovers is here in a sense of, I feel like with this Princess of Pentacles, someone, giving some form of an offer to you, Cancer, okay? This Princess of Pentacles is holding some flowers, okay? Along with her pentacle, okay? And so I feel like this was, some form of love or gesture, if you will, associated within this relationship, okay? And maybe an ongoing thing, if you will, Cancer, okay, of this person diligently, giving something to the relationship, okay? For others of you, it could have been someone kind of like distracting a relationship, if you will, okay, or coming in on a relationship. I don't feel like third party vibes. I'm not feeling that, okay. um if it was third party vibes, then Three of Cups would have showed up, okay. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is here with the Seven of Hearts, okay. Seven of Hearts is Seven of Cups in the clarifying deck, okay. And so, like I said, Wheel of Fortune is usually talking about some form of change, okay, occurring, okay, as this like fox-like figure goes counterclockwise around this compass, okay. And so with the Seven of Cups being here, it feels as though multiple, either possibilities or opportunities were in your environment, okay. And so things have possibly changed, okay, with this being smack dab in the middle of your reading. okay? Having a lot of choices or options, okay? Now, for some of you Cancers, it could be a situation of maybe not being ready for an actual relationship and liking the ability to have options, okay? And so maybe you preferred to have these options, okay? That's for some of you, not everyone. For others of you, it's a situation of just having way too much on your plate, okay, to dedicate any time to a relationship, okay? That could be the possibility, okay? So let's move on to this Nine of Swords. I cannot. Nine of Swords is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yet again, coming out in your reading twice, okay? Cancer, what is going on? Okay, the only thing that I have to say, that's all I can say to y'all right now, is what is going on, Cancers, okay? Again, multiple energies or just sun energy, okay? You get in where you fit in, all right? For you to have the Wheel of Fortune coming up twice in your reading, once in your main spread, and then second here in your clarifying spread, is you've been going back and forth in your head. You've changed your mind, okay? You're losing sleep at night because you are obviously in your head about the situation, Cancers, in the sense of feeling like maybe you made the wrong decision, possibly hiding what you truly want from yourself and from this particular person, okay? If it's in regards to, and I need to stop saying if, it obviously is in reference to a person where you obviously have changed your mind and you don't want to have a bunch of options, you want just one thing, okay? So there's change coming yet again, okay? And so now you're in this manifestation part to create something, okay? And so the Magician is here getting clarified by the King of Pentacles, okay? So now for some of you, this King of Pentacles is coming up in a sense of, for some of you, it's about finances, okay? And maybe you stuck a pin in, personal endeavors as far as emotional standpoint to kind of go after your professional career or other endeavors, okay? And so you have all these multitude of options of how to, get to this King of Pentacles status if that's what you're looking for, okay? In regards to, professionalism, okay? And so you change your mind in reference to what you really want to do or have time for, okay, when it comes to professional work. Others of you in relation to a relationship, maybe you have changed your mind about the type of relationship status you want to hold, okay? Do you want just something that's, platonic but not serious, or do you believe in monogamy, things of that nature, or do you want to be this king, okay, or queen, getting where you fit in, okay? But nonetheless, obviously you want to be, kind of like on a pedestal, if you will, okay? And so maybe you're trying to manifest this possibility for yourself, okay? Nothing wrong with that, all right? So it's all about being honest with yourself and what it is that you want, all right? So I think that's really all it boils down to at the end of your reading, okay? Is what it is that you truly want to do. Because like I said, you have this Wheel of Fortune here twice, which means a lot of change is going on within you and around you, whether it be professionally or romantically, okay? So we're going to go into the Elemental Oracle here, Cancer, and get your final advice for the evening so we can wrap up your reading. my threes. And we're going to go to the bottom of the deck. And we have the Soul Passion number 14. Okay? Soul, the Passion. Okay? The Soul Passion number 14, equaling out to 5. You know what that means. 5 is talking about change. Okay? So, there's nothing but change going on around you, Cancers. Okay? I'm looking at this card. I love when this card comes out. It doesn't come out that often, but it's time for you to peer deep into your soul and figure out what your passions are. Okay? They're literally all around you. And Cancer, if you are interested, if you look on my About Me page, there's a link to my Etsy shop. I have bath salts available if you like taking baths or soaking your feet. You can use it for that. But I have an actual spiritual bath called Ignite My Passion. Okay? You know, shameless plug, but whatever. It's a beautiful combination, basically, of essential oils and particular flowers. You can read the description in my shop. But it primarily is about igniting your passion for what it is that you truly want your paradise to look like, okay? And when I look at this card and I see the butterflies and the trees and, you know, this kind of like eye that's like spewing this waterfall out from the eye, it's, you know, reminding me of that in a sense of, as I state in the description, what does your paradise look like? Okay, ignite the passion within you. Okay, it's to help kind of align your heart chakra with your root chakra. Okay, your root chakra is based on you being grounded in your passion, where your passion comes from, as that's your first chakra, and it rises up through your sacral and your solar plexus, in a sense of creating that imagination with you, that ability to create, okay? And then connecting with your heart space in the sense of really igniting the passion within you, linking those two together to create a magnificent manifestation, if you will, of your truest desires within your heart, okay? So they are intertwined when you really think about it, okay? So let's go into the book so we can read the message for you guys, okay? And it says, passion, the soul. What is the spark that lights you up? The divine lives within you. Consider your motivations carefully. Know where your resistance lies. We all have more than one purpose in life, thus the 7 of Cups that came up, and having a passion makes us feel more alive. Psyche, which is ancient Greek for soul, mind, spirit, okay? This is the element of fire, and I'm going to read this last passage for you where it says, whether or not you believe in the concept of the soul, it is hard not to believe in purposeful passion. We do not need a spiritual framework to see the good being engaged when we try to attain something we want or believe we can do, okay? That is specifically for you, Cancer, okay? As you may be trying to figure out what it is that your passion is, or maybe you have multiple passions and you feel like it may be too much at times, okay? But obviously you were gifted and blessed by the divine to create something amazing, okay? And nothing worth having is easy to attain, okay? But when you are true to your passions, it always ends up coming through no matter what, okay? And so that's why you have this Magician here towards the end of your spread with the King of Pentacles. These passions are meant for you to do, not just in the sense of making money, but to help you evolve too, okay? Mentally, emotionally, and physically. So Cancer, that is really all that I have for you guys today. We have 4 more readings for you guys this week. So until then,